Peace. This energy update will be for Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. This message will be heavily influenced by Gemini, Cancer, Taurus, Mercury, the Moon, and Venus. All right, Mercury, the Moon, and Venus. This has something to do with I don't know why I immediately picked up on like sex work. All right. Someone's assumption, someone assumed that someone was a sex worker here. Um 44, that's the energy of 4, that's stability. 8 energy, Scorpio, secret. So that I was basically getting like sex worker. Someone assumed that someone's a sex worker, and that was like their hidden means of financial gain. Ciao. Yeah. Um, or that, yeah, sex work, like someone uses their body. So this is giving like cougar energy, even though it's a lynx. Yeah, like someone feels like they use their body like seduction, seducing, okay? Or that someone is a dancer on the low. But the thing about it is, whomever this individual is, um, whoever this person is, they live by a certain morale, right? And they survive based upon like a certain standard. They have like a certain standard of life, right? Something regarding social media as well. You know, people make assumptions off of social media and the things that people have, but you know, you never really know how people get the things that they have. And you know, for some people just naturally have this characteristic where they are curious as to how other people gain things, how other people get things, how people are able to maintain and obtain things, right? It's just and sometimes it becomes an unhealthy thing, in my opinion, right? Yeah, so with Gemini, communication, Mercury energy, okay, um that can symbolize selling. Mercury, selling, advertising. Someone selling and advertising their body, okay, and traveling to do so, because we have 9 energy, Sagittarius. So travel, sex work. So someone may be feeling like someone travels for sex work, someone getting flown out, or someone going to different cities or states to perform sex work. And then we have Cancer, right? That's the moon. So this is something that's hidden, moon, hidden energy. And then we have I think I said something about Scorpio energy as well. Things that are hidden or kept hidden. 8 energy, 44, that's where I got it from. But Cancer, the moon, hidden, right? And it's giving that someone like it's coming in like someone thought that that's what their intuition was telling them, like, you know, but it's just like, what's the curiosity? Because Sagittarius is carefree, childlike energy, curiosity, just as well as Gemini, right? So it's just like a Gemini and Sagittarius may be significant as well. um but yeah, just curiosity, you know, just, oh well, I intuitively picked up on this, that this person is a sex worker, and child, the way that this reading is about to go, I can already tell that this is like, This is going to be someone gaining clarity about a particular situation, or just like the energy that they were attracting at some point in time. Or if you were a victim of gossip, smear campaigns, and things of that nature, right? So then we have 10 energy. That's Capricorn, the 10th house, reputation, status. So someone tried to or attempted to make this your reputation. Okay. They wanted you to be seen in a light to where you weren't actually a dedicated or hard earner or worker. That's Capricorn energy as well. They wanted to like put up this illusion, right? Pisces is significant as well. So someone wanted to put up this illusion as if someone was a sex worker, and they wanted that to be their reputation. But I was channeling a message last night, and I tweeted it on my page, Perfect 7, where I was saying like something basically like the projections. Hold on, let me go to it because I don't want to be loud and wrong. Okay. The thing about projections is that the sun will eventually shine where it's being reflected. So basically, like, you know, when people send out projections into the world, oftentimes it's literally them talking about themselves. Like some people, when they are embarrassed about certain things, or when they, you know, aren't quite open about the things that they have done, you know, or they just is giving like, I'm feeling like a jealous, well, I'm not feeling like this, but I'm feeling like this person may have been jealous of you or in a competition with you in some way, shape, or form, whether that was y'all are in the same field, or just, you know, someone was just embarrassed, or just wanted someone to be in the same light. Like it's giving someone wanted the energies to mirror, someone wanted to be seen in the same light as someone else, right? But it's also giving like swap destinies, like, oh no, you do this, but this is me, right? So it's giving that the person who was projecting this onto you was actually the person doing the act, okay? So if someone was projecting onto you and saying that, you know, you were a sex worker of some sort, right? That was most likely them. You know, you have to be careful with gossip. You have to be careful with who you gossip with, who you share information with, because, you know, some people are, like I said, they just have certain shadow characteristics that they have to grow through and mature from. And that may be something that they have to get past, right? But yeah, man, very interesting energy. Then we have Taurus, Venus energy, love, okay, romance as well, pleasures, money. So someone providing service for money, and that basically, again, sex work, right? Then we have 26 energy. That's 8 energy. Scorpio, hidden, right? Sexual energy, right? Child. But Scorpio is also about jealousy, okay? Envy, secrets, intimacy. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm tapped into right now. So it's giving like, okay, this person wandering like on the road. So they may have said that you were like on the side of the road, like what I don't know what it's called. Basically like you walk up and down the streets, and you first of all, someone tried to or attempted to pimp you out at one time because they assumed that that was who you were, right? So you may have been attracting people or randomly meeting people who would ask for these services. They would like insinuate it, or in some way, shape, or form, right? Yeah, someone attempted to pimp your ass out, And someone also gossiped about your name, which in turn made someone feel that this was their position or their role for you, right? Yeah. Ciao. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so this is about a divine feminine, a queen, divine feminine energy, or someone that is in this divine feminine energy. But the thing is, this divine feminine energy or this queen is very compassionate, very loving. They have an open heart chakra, okay? And that's how they bloom, that's how they blossom, and that's probably how they attract the things that they attract, okay? So it's giving that this person may get a lot of attention, and people may assume that this attention is they may assume that this attention is basically like this divine feminine or this queen isn't able to receive all of this love, all of this material, all of these material things or offerings, gifts, love, without, like, there must be some sort of exchange, or there must be some sort of intimacy going on within the dynamics, right? Because how can they gain all this attention if they aren't, showing their bodies or selling their sex or something of that nature, right? Okay. And that's an interesting concept, just because, we have gotten so far away from platonic relationships. We've gotten so far away from loving each other. We've gotten so far away from actually building friendship dynamics so much that, people don't believe that platonic relationships exist. When I personally speak to people and I bring up this topic, a lot of people generally say, "Oh no, but I can't just be friends with someone," or I don't want to be around the opposite sex unless there's something in it for me, generally sexual terms. And it's just like, it's kind of weird to me hearing that, because it's like, do you not have self-control? Do you not believe in friendships? Like, what all is this? Like, how exactly do you operate in life, without friendships, or just having those platonic ties and connections that can support and assist you during your life, during your lifetime? Okay. This divine feminine is in alignment with abundance, or just have an abundance of friendship in some way, shape, or form, right? I'm hearing that someone is jealous of the attention that this divine feminine receives. Okay, so this may be someone being jealous of the fact that this divine feminine is able to attract the opposite sex without offering up sex. Okay, this person may have like the body of a lynx. I'm also hearing like cougar body. Their body is very, like, if you look at a cat-like figure, okay, their body is very like slender, okay, and then the way that they walk is very seductive, okay, very alluring. So someone may have like a cat walk like a cat. Okay, spicy. Okay. And I do pre-read when I pull a card. I do pre-read the meaning, but the meaning of the card, but I also like try to intuitively pick up on the things that I pick up on as well. The guide needing guidance. Because listen. All right. All right. So whomever this divine feminine is, they went through a very transformational period. Okay. Because this divine feminine energy receives a lot of masculine attention. Now look, divine feminine energy could be like, I'm picking up on a woman here, an actual feminine, okay? But this can also be a masculine energy who is feminine, who has a nice catwalk, and this masculine attracts masculine energy, if you understand where I'm going with this, okay? But that's what I'm tapped into right now. And someone may assume that however this role goes, because this isn't giving like a masculine having a catwalk, other than like a feminine masculine having a catwalk. But like a masculine, no, I'm not really getting that. But this may have been your twin flame who may have assumed this, but it's giving that maybe it was your twin flame who was, doing it for the money. Like I said, it's giving like a projected energy. Someone wanted to project this energy onto you because this may have been something that they participated in. This may be someone connected to your twin flame who is a sex worker. Okay? But yeah, heavy twin flame energy. If you are on the twin flame journey, that definitely could be significant. All right? All right, so the electric creative expression, okay? I'm getting that the electric creative expression. You have this very magnetic aura. The electric, it's like you spark up people. You are a powerhouse of energy. So it's giving that, when you enter into a space, right, whether it's an intimate space, professional space, romantic space, whatever space you're in, you have like a spark to you. You're like you're a powerhouse. That's the only way I can put it. That's the only thing that I'm getting from this, is that you're a powerhouse and you spark up or electrify any and everything that you touch, any and everything that you come around. Like you definitely generate a lot of power. But part of your transformation, okay, battle of head versus heart, is that as a queen or divine feminine energy, the feminine aspects are naturally, very nurturing. They pour into the things that are around them. It's like that mother energy, empress energy, right? When you have company, like when the mother has company, what happens? The mother cooks, she's very hospitable. And she nurtures and protects and cares for or extends services to the entire family. On holidays, that's how it is. The mother, the grandmother, all of the women are basically providing or being of good service to the entire family. Okay, the children and things like that. And family structures and dynamics, who's the one who is most likely to assume the more nurturing role? The feminine energy, right? So it's giving that you are the type of person that nurtures and pours into and offers services to anyone that's in your space. You're very nurturing. You provide comfort. All right. Well, like I said, being of service. And I'm picking up on a reading. So someone may have gotten a reading on you, and someone may have picked up on the fact that you were a service provider, right? And they may have seen that you had a lot of masculine energies in your energy, right? Or in your aura. May have been coming. I don't know why I'm picking this up, but someone may have been getting a reading on you, because like I said, this has something to do with projections from someone who may have been jealous of you, right? So they may have gotten a reading on you. They may have been observing you, watching you, okay, stalking you, monitoring you. Take it however it resonates, but I'm picking up on a reading specifically where someone got a reading on you and realized, or it was coming out, that you were a service provider and that you had a lot of masculine energies around you. And immediately someone assumed that you were a sex worker of some sort, right? Meanwhile, you're a divine feminine, so you don't have to use your body to get what you want. The services that you provide are that of being a nurturing spirit, providing a home, okay? Because Cancer is about home, okay? So not a house, an actual home. So, again, you provide a space that's very warm, that's very welcoming, that's nurturing. It's like you are the mother. So you may be the mother of these masculine energies, right? You may seem or appear like a mother to these masculine energies, or you provide a safe space for comfort for these masculine energies, right? So I would, on social media, Twitter, I see it mostly on like Twitter and TikTok, where there are, okay, so if you're into spirituality, you understand that there has been a split, and there's a different type of, there's a separation, and there are different aspects to one specific thing, right? But for this particular thing, there is a clear difference in women. There's a complete opposite. Okay, so there is one archetype of woman, one design of woman, and then there's another one that completely opposes that, right? And then that's the same for the masculine, okay? Because on Earth, okay, you all abide by dualistic laws, right? The law of duality that dwells amongst the earth, right? For some people, they've transcended duality, but for the most part, okay, for the people who are of lower vibration, and that dwell in the lower realm, okay, they there's a certain or specific archetype that are complete opposites, okay? But yeah, it's giving that, if you are a high level observer, you understand that there's two types of women. There are women who hang around other women, and then there are women who hang around nothing but men. And, for the women who are always around women, they often envy the women who are around a lot of men or have a lot of male friends, because it's like, how is it that she's around all these men? How is it that she's gaining all this attention? How is it that she has all of these male friends? And they got to be doing what we are doing. They got to be doing on the same type of time. But for those type of women, they often they have to present themselves, or they feel like they have to present themselves in a certain light in order to gain the same type of male attention, right? But yeah, that's kind of what it's giving. Like, you are the type of person where you're the type of woman who has a lot of male friends, okay? And like I said, I see this manifesting on social media a lot. Like, I can see how it's compared. I can see the separation, okay? I can see what all is happening. So, for people, okay, even with masculine energies, okay, there's men who hang around a lot of other men, and then there's men who hang around a lot of women, okay, or have a lot of feminine friends, or whatever the case may be, right? And for the guys, it's like, oh, well, he's a player, or he always getting all the hoes, or He's always no. When you really see it as an energetic thing, opposites attract, right? So if you are a feminine person, okay, you're gonna naturally attract masculine energy. If you are truly in your masculine energy, you're going to attract feminine energy. Okay. Now, if you are a powerhouse, like I said, if you are a feminine powerhouse, you're going to attract a lot of male attention, right? Because that's what you have a magnetic aura, so you're going to naturally attract that energy. Okay. And for the masculine, if you are a masculine powerhouse, you're going to attract a lot of feminine energy, right? That's the law of polarity. Natural attraction, opposites attract. So for feminines who hang around a lot of feminines, there's an imbalance within that feminine dynamic, right? And oftentimes that feminine imbalance, okay, unless it's like some sort of like sisterhood or something like that in a lighter aspect, but there is some sort of imbalance. There's some sort of codependence, okay, because of the influx of energy, right? And the same with the masculine, right? For masculines who typically hang around a lot of masculines, there is some sort of imbalance, okay? Now, when I speak on these things from a psychological standpoint, it often triggers people, or, people are, oh, well, no, as a woman, I'm supposed to have all these female friends. As a man, I'm supposed to have all these female friends. Okay, that's how you were programmed to be. But you are really supposed to have a balance around you, because the balance within you is going to essentially balance out in your life. Okay, so if there is some sort of imbalance, or if there is something that is I don't want to say overstimulated, but something that is generating a lot of power. So in a sense, overstimulated, it's going to be like that as well. So an overstimulation or an overactive, that's the word I'm looking for. So if you are a feminine who has an overactive feminine energy or feminine power, you're naturally if you have a very broad capacity, if your feminine energy is broad, is very powerful, is very magnetic, is very electric, is very broad. That's Sagittarius energy as well. Very broad and expansive. You have a deep capacity for it. That's Scorpio energy, right? So with you having this depth to you, of course, you're going to attract a lot of masculine energy. Why? Because your vibration is so high to where one masculine won't be able to hold what all you have to offer. And the same way with the masculine. If you are a masculine energy who attracts a lot of feminine energy around you, it's because you are a powerhouse, okay? You have an overactive masculine power, or you're just very powerful, a very powerful masculine, okay? Who has that depth, okay? That broadness, okay? And you are the type who may need the support and assistance of multiple feminines, because one feminine doesn't have the capacity to hold you, to nurture you, to support you, to assist you, or to just be able to handle you. All right. Both sides. All right. So yeah. And that's often depicted by divine feminines and divine masculines. They're powerhouses. They have an overactive energetic vortex. Their aura is very high vibrational. All right. So and oftentimes we see that a lot of people are in such a low vibration, or they're at a lower frequency to where they cannot substitute the divine, but also they don't have the capacity to hold the divine because they're at such a low and dense frequency. Okay, it's solid, it's restricted, it's confined, whereas the divine is more like a vapor. Okay, you can't trap vapor, okay, unless you're shielding it in some way, shape, or form. But even in shielding it with that vapor within that space of whatever is shielding it or whatever is surrounding it, okay, it's still able to move freely within that space. Whereas if something is a solid, it's a solid. No matter whether it is shielded or in the open, it's solid, it's dense, it's restricted. Okay? And it's giving that this divine feminine energy is like vapor. Okay, they're very expansive. So yeah, it can't be confined to one place or space. It's free to travel. Okay, free to travel. Sagittarius energy, freedom. Okay, the zodiac sign itself, okay, it depicts, what is it, a horse and a man. Okay, so that's duality, half man, half horse. Okay, man being individual, man-made things, man-made laws, earthly laws. Okay, but also the horse that symbolizes breaking free from that, or being free from that, being able to travel. Okay, but more so freedom. Okay. All right, so we have mission accomplished, welcome home. Okay, so this feminine energy has completed some sort of mission here to where they're being welcomed home. Head over heart decision. So this feminine energy had to make a head over heart decision. Okay, so the head over heart. So the head, basically, what is logical? Okay, because as a feminine, if you have been in this situation to where you have been gossiped about, rumored about, people have started smear campaigns, told lies about you and things like that, especially in regard to your sacred sexuality. Okay, because that came out as well with mission accomplished. Okay, it's inevitable. All right, but also for the masculines, because I'm picking up heavy feminine masculine as well, where they're if you are a feminine masculine person, people may have assumed that you were dealing with your homeboys, dealing with the man but they really just, they really may have just really rocked with you and cared about you. And you may be the type where you may have a lot of feminine friends, a lot of female friends, and your female friends may envy you because of the attention that you attract or even the gifts that you receive. I'm saying that you are the type of feminine man who you can dress really well. People often gift you things. Okay, now I'm saying something specific about like a chain or a necklace. You have a really nice chain or necklace that one of your friends is very envious of, jealous. One of your lovers or one of your homeboys, somebody gifted you this necklace, and your feminine friend or your feminine friends are very envious and jealous of that. It's like, why is he always getting X, Y, and Z when we're having to do blah, 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 blah. And the men that we attract, they don't even want to take us out on dates. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. But the people that you are attracting, or the men that you are attracting, is pulling up and giving you chains and take you to these expensive restaurants and stuff like that. So, if you are a feminine man, you have a very powerful walk. It's kind of almost like I can see you. Because, like I said, you dress very well. You're wearing a really nice chain, and someone gifted you this chain, and you have a bad walk. Like, you have a very bad walk. Like, teach me. And I'm also seeing you in like all white with a chain on, okay? And you have really nice hair. Like you may be the type that switch up your hair a lot, but how I'm seeing you like with this nice, if you've seen Family Business before, the sun, the feminine sun, that's the energy you embody. Okay, how he switches up his hair, how he's well dressed. He's not too, it's like he's not too loud. In my opinion, he's not too loud, he's not too extra, but he gives Libra Venus energy, because Libras know how to dress, okay? So I don't know if he's a Libra though, but it's giving Libra placements. You may have Libra placements, okay? But yeah, you know how to dress, you smell good all the time, and not only do you attract male attention, you even had a biddies like coming behind you, running behind you, and you might dibble and dabble, even though you may be a feminine man who is attracted to masculines, okay? You still dibble and dabble with the feminines. You know, you may have dibbled and dabbled with one of your friends too, all right? And this friend that you dibbled and dabbled with, this may be like your closest friend, and no one knows about it. They know about it now, but but yeah, you may be really really close with this specific friend, but yeah, the other friends that are around, they are definitely envious and jealous of you, okay? And they may have even said that you sold that butt to get what you wanted, because that's what they do. So yeah, take it however it resonates, but you accomplished some sort of mission to where you're about to be welcomed home, or you just feel at home in your body. So this energy, if you found out that your friends were gossiping about you, or if you found out that people were gossiping about you, especially or specifically your twin flame, if you found out these things, it may have affected you because of your heart, because you are a divine, okay? You're a divine feminine or a divine masculine, all right? And you are the type, you're a lover. Okay, you're naturally a lover here. So it may have, toyed on your emotions a little bit. It may have triggered something within your heart space, but it's giving that you quickly, like very quickly, like it hurt you for a little second, and then you quickly like transmuted that energy and started to think rationally, started to think logically, because you've done some sort of mental work. Okay, some sort of mental work, or you work on your mental health. I'm also saying like you may have purchased like some sort of mental or some sort of self-help book of some sort that assisted you with growing, maturing, and moving away from this energy, right? And that helped you to accomplish a very big mission for you. And that was, this was a time where you had to choose your head over your heart. Basically, not being in your feelings, not crashing out about it or anything like that. You're just moving different, okay? And it's because you're at home in your body, you're confident in yourself, but also you know who you are. You know what you do. You know how you operate. So even in that sense, it's just like, okay, this may have been may have been the talk of the town. This person may have, said this about me or whatever the case may be. But now it's just like, you really don't care, because you know who you are. All right. And you also know, like, when it comes down to your sexuality, you know who you are. So someone may have been questioning your sexuality as well. Now, if you are a feminine masculine, okay, or you may, I'm seeing something about down low. You may have been like a down low for a while, and you finally found the confidence to come out. Okay. You were hiding your sexuality for a minute, but this is specifically for a feminine masculine, okay? You may have dibbled and dabbled with feminine energies, but realize that you are more so attracted to men, and you may have came out about it. You may have stepped into your power. And stepping into your power is just being completely honest about who you are, what you are, and what you like, and not really caring about being judged. Okay, you might have Virgo placements because Virgos, you know, they are very judgmental figures. Okay, in the zodiac, people with Virgo placements, they're very, very judgmental. However, with Virgos, they often keep a lot of their personal life hidden out of fear of being judged. All right, so they'll judge you, but when it comes down to receiving criticism themselves or judgment themselves, they run for the hills. All right, especially when it comes to their sexuality. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know a Virgo woman or a Virgo man that is not bisexual or down low, or that has dibbled and dabbled. Not gonna hold you. Or I don't know any Virgo men or women who haven't like enjoyed. Virgos are freaks, okay, big freaks. So I personally, and I was a barber for a long time, for almost 11 years, and I've had conversations with a lot of people. I've met a lot of people in my young days, okay? And, you know, I often have observed and asked questions and taken notes of certain things. And for Virgo men, or for people with Virgo places, I'll just put it in as a collective. But people with Virgo placements, they often dibble and dabble with the other side. Like if you're a Virgo man, you know, you don't mind getting your butt licked. Okay, or some sort of anal play type of energy. And for the Virgo placements in the women, they often are, most likely are bisexual in a certain way, or they have some sort of inclination towards dominating women. All right, so even if they don't, even if they aren't sexually aroused by women, they have this internal thing to where they like to dominate women or like to have power over women. And I'm not going to say it's like an obsession, but it's more so like a fetish. All right, just a little tidbit. All right, so this feminine energy is clearing out karma and has had a Kundalini activation. So that is part of this mission being accomplished, is that, you know, instead of fearing judgment, or instead of paying attention to the gossip, the rumors, the lies, and things like that, this person, or this feminine energy, whether it's a feminine masculine or a divine feminine, they have cleared out some sort of karma, or whomever was attached to these rumors, whoever was speaking ill on this person, you know, making up lies, saying that this person was a sex worker and all this stuff, you know, those were just karmic ties. Now, with karmic ties comes karmic clearing, because that's really what karmic and karma really is. It's just a clearing of energy. So it's giving that you cleared this energy out of your aura, you cleared this energy out of your life, and because you cleared this energy out, you received a Kundalini activation. So you may have went through a spiritual awakening, a death and rebirth, and you may have come out of this a whole different person. I'm seeing growth. I'm channeling my growth and maturity card. So yeah, you've grown and you've matured from whatever this is, or what all this situation entailed, and you and that has made you even more powerful. And that has also, I'm getting that that you are able to obtain that much more protection. So you're not only are you becoming more powerful, you're becoming more protected as well. And you're becoming more protected because you're healing in multiple dimensions. You're healing on different timelines and different dimensions and different worlds and different realms, not just this now experience, okay? So you have integrated all that you are. You're standing in your power. You're standing in who you are. You're not embarrassed about anything, because that's the side of Scorpio energy. So you may have Scorpio placements, but that's the shadow aspects of Scorpio, being embarrassed, guilty, ashamed about the hidden aspects of themselves, the feminine aspects of themselves, right? So yeah, like I was saying earlier, if you were a down low man or you were in the closet about your sexuality, you did some multidimensional healing and you were just like, okay, well, this is who I am and this is how I'm going to express myself to the world. This is how I'm going to come out into the world. And you were not embarrassed about it. You were not ashamed about it. Whatever or however your lifestyle was, that's just what it is, you know, and you're grounded in that and you're good with that. And it's either like you are on the type of time where it's either you go rock with me or you ain't. And I'm here for that. For the divine feminine, you know, the multidimensional healing that you have done is knowing that, you know, you don't, it's like you are in an unbothered energy because you're coming into realizing that, you know, whoever these people are that are jealous and envy of you, that's not your problem. That's not your problem to solve. That's not your problem to address. People are going to have to heal on their own. People are going to have to do their own work. And eventually, you know, the truth will always come to light. And it's giving that your truth is coming to light. The truth in who you are is coming to light. For real. Something is being exposed here. Things that were being hidden was being exposed. And whoever you are, things are coming in divine, like I said, divine order. Your truth, the truth in who you really are is coming out. And there's a lot of like at first there was like, oh, well, this person is this person is that. And for some people, you know, for the people that actually knew you, they were questioning these rumors at first, like, dang, we didn't know this person got down like that, or dang, that's not what we saw in this person, or whatever. And you may have had to clear your name, especially for the feminine masculine. Some people may have, why am I saying something significant about a video? But it's giving that someone had, you know, there were rumors circulating about your sexuality and things like that, and you felt like you had to clear up your name. And part of you clearing your name up was you standing in your power and saying, you know what, forget the rumors, forget the slander, forget all of the gossip and stuff like that. This is who I am. This is what I like. This is what I engage with, and I am confident in that. This isn't going to alter my world. This isn't going to make me any different. You know, if you are my homie, you are my homie. You know, that's just what that is. If you my homegirl, you my homegirl. That's just what it is. If you are the mother of my child, because this may be a feminine masculine who has had children. Okay. Yeah. You know, it's like you're finally accepting, like, yes, although I may be X, Y, and Z, or I may divulge in X, Y, and Z, that does not make me it doesn't make you a less of a father, and it does not make you, it just doesn't make you less of a father. So it's giving that once you stood in your truth and once you came out about it, someone was questioning your masculinity, okay? And also someone was questioning your ability to show up as a stable father, okay? And you made it clear that, you know, your lifestyle would not interfere with your ability to show up as a father. And it's also giving like, okay, but the masculine that I showed up as, the provider that I showed up as, you know, the lover that I showed up as is what essentially attracted all of this feminine energy. So again, how am I being questioned just because you now know the truth about me? So you may be a feminine masculine who's bisexual. Okay. So, but you it's giving that you may be, I don't know. I'm picking up on, and I don't mean to offend anyone when I say this, but you might actually have a spirit attached to you, that is basically, because it's giving like you have a overstimulated or overactive sacral chakra. So you are a divine masculine who has a lot of power. Like I said, you have Scorpio placements. I'm not sure where your Scorpio placements are, but you have an overactive and overstimulated sacral chakra. So it is basically, it's making you exhaust your energy and your sexual energy. And even with you may be an alchemist too. So if you sleep around with a lot of people, you take on their energy and you transmute it very, very fast. So it's giving you so much power, and it's overstimulating you to where it's like you may have multiple feminine partners, but that wasn't enough for you, or it got to a point where that wasn't enough for you, and you may have started dibbling and dabbling with more intense, more intimate engagements with masculines, right? And with that, it's like you dibble and dabble between the two, but for the feminines that to be completely honest with you, you may be dealing with the wrong feminine energies, which is why in turn you may be seeking out that fulfillment in men and other masculines, to be honest. And you may be, and I say you're with the wrong feminines because there are feminine women who understand they understand the body, they understand the human body in a sense of being pleasure points, energetic points, especially if they are a spiritualist. So they understand where certain energetic points are. They understand what pleasurable points are, where they are, and are able to gift that to you without you having to dibble and dabble with a masculine. Okay, because it's giving that you may not be like physically attracted to a masculine, but there is something that you may have been curious about. Like I said, heavy Gemini Sagittarius energy. So you may have Gemini placements, Sagittarius placements, Scorpio placements. Okay. But yeah, it's like you want more. So you may have went in the background to figure out what that curiosity was, when really you just wanted to go, you wanted to go up a level with your feminine counterpart, and you may have not felt comfortable or open enough to explore that. So you went and explored it outside of that, even though you may not be physically attracted to masculine energy. You just like the pleasure that you receive from engaging with a masculine energy. But it's different. I'm just channeling right now and yapping. All right. So for the feminine aspects, okay, whether you are the feminine masculine or you are the divine feminine, you had to heal from abandonment wounds. And by healing your abandonment wounds, those same wounds had to be triggered. And unfortunately, they were triggered by someone who wanted you to feel like this is the energy that you had to be in. They wanted you to feel like they wanted you to be abandoned by everyone so that you would in turn become a sex worker, or feel like that's something that you had to engage with, divulge into, or invest into to actually have companionship, to actually experience intimacy, or to maintain your relationship dynamics. So it had to be triggered and awakened by these lies. Even though it may not have been true, this may have been an energy someone was trying to put you in, okay? Or there could have been someone who wanted to dominate and control you, and they were manipulating the energy, manipulating your circumstances, playing around and dibbling and dabbling in some kind of witchery, right? So that this would be the energy that you would become. They may have even planted people around you so that this energy would come out. So basically to align with the rumors, to align with the slander, to align with the gossip, because they knew that this wasn't really who you are. This is who they wanted you to be. This is who they assumed that you were. So they painted this picture of you, right? Because they made assumptions, and then they realized, or there's something that came back to whomever started this, and they were just like, yeah, that's not who that person is. That's not the type of time that they are on. I don't know him for being like that. I don't know her for being like that. And this was from multiple sources. So being that it started to backfire, and someone wasn't willing to admit that they lied, that they made it up, that it wasn't true. Okay, it was an illusion, right? Because of their jealousy and envy of this individual, right? So instead of just admitting, like, oh, well, no, I was wrong, or, I assumed that, or hell, even if that was something that they dibbled and dabbled with in the past, but it's given that that's really just not your character. But so, instead of this person admitting that they were wrong, taking accountability and apologizing for them being wrong, they then in turn place this individual or these individuals into circumstances so that they will be forced into doing it. So if this is the type of sex work to where like I'm seeing someone roaming the streets or walking up and down the streets, okay, like I don't even know what that's called. What are those? The what? Streetwalkers? Like what the fuck? I don't even know what they're called. But anyway, pimps and hoes. Like I don't know. But yeah, they try to pick you. They try to lie like you are a whore. Okay, they wanted to paint that picture. So someone may have actually seen you walking and may have taken pictures of you and was like, yeah, see, we told you they were on that type of time. We told you that they were doing this and that. We told you that they were on that. But it's just like, first of all, why are you taking pictures of this person? That's my whole thing. Why are you taking pictures of this person? Why is it that you aren't assisting this person in some way, shape, form, or capacity, especially if this is supposed to be your friend or someone you were acquaintances with and things like that, right? So if you have pictures of this person walking, why not ask them for help? I mean, why not assist? Why not? And it's giving that this is the energy that people are starting to like sit with themselves and question, like, well, wait. If that's your friend, why you ain't picked them up? If you saw them walking on the side of the road, if you thought that they were into drugs, and it's giving like sex work and drugs. If they were into sex work and drugs, if that's your friend, then why didn't you help them? Why didn't you, seek help for them and things like that? Why are you taking pictures of them? Why are you talking about them? So now it's like people are starting to even awaken to like, okay, well, what type of time are you on? Like, what type of friend are you? Like, now they're questioning. It's all backfiring in these people's face. And if they thought because I'm saying something about stripping, right? Someone being a stripper. So someone assumed that someone was stripping, right? Now, how they assume that, I don't know. Like I said, some people be dibbling and dabbling in so much stuff, especially like when it comes to these readings and stuff. People just be doing too much. So, yeah, it's giving that something about someone assumed that somebody was a stripper, right? So once they found out that this person really was a stripper, what they did was, oh, well, let me put you around strippers. Let me align you with strippers so that they can convince you, oh, come do this work with me. Come do this. These people were so desperate to try to paint this narrative of you. It's like they wanted you to be some homosexual ass person, like someone who was homeless, someone who was in poverty, someone who was desperate, someone who was down bad. That's the energy they wanted to put you in, and they purposely tried to create chaos in your life so that you would separate from your family, your actual friends, people, so that they could paint this narrative so that it's giving like someone wanted to control your destiny. Someone wanted to control the outcome of your life. So they placed you, they did some sort of energy manipulation to place you on this path so that they could in turn act like they were coming to your rescue, coming to help you, coming to assist you when it was them the whole time. Very interesting energy. But the thing about it is, you were different. You were different from the others. It's like, someone assumed that your abandonment wound, or this particular abandonment wound, was going to somehow, in some way, shape, or form, turn you into this person. Okay, turn you into this person that they wanted to create, that they wanted you to be, and it did not work out that way. All right. Why? Because you have transcended duality. So that means you transcended separation. You are an alchemist. You are a powerhouse. You are a true lover. But you decided to choose your head over your heart this time. And they were not expecting you to do that. And with you choosing your head over your heart, you came to the realization that I have to forgive. I have to release this out of my energy. I have to lighten the load. I have to take these bags off my back that I've been carrying for years and years and years, okay? Because if you don't heal from your ailments, if you don't heal from your wounds, okay, people can play on those things and you will actually manifest that energy into your life. So if you are the type of person who feels like you are a victim of abandonment, all of your life experience will be a manifestation of that. People leaving you, people abandoning you, people placing you in conflicting situations. Okay, so it's giving like conflicting situations, like I don't know why I'm picking up on this, but putting you in situations where you're putting you in vulnerable situations to either be drugged, be robbed, be raped, molested, and things of that nature, right? All just to, again, toy on your emotions, manipulate and alter the trajectory of your destined path here, right? But what did you do? You chose to forgive. You chose to forgive, and you tucked your chin, like you tucked your pride. You put your pride to the side. That's something that these people were not expecting you to do. These old friends, because they damn sure ain't your friends, all right? Your old friends, your ex-partners, your twin flame, okay? All of these people who participated in this act, right? In this simulation, be thankful, be grateful for the teachers, okay? Because you mastered something here. And that's exactly why you are aligning with abundance, because you chose forgiveness, because you chose the logistics. You chose to come from a logical standpoint, a practical standpoint. It's like you may have been in your feelings, but then something clicked. All right, something clicked, and you were just like, "Well, hold up." And guess what? The moment you click the switch, that's when it was like, because you are naturally a powerhouse, because you are magnetic, because you are a mirror, okay? As soon as you clicked, it was like a domino effect to everything that you were connected to. And the moment your light switched, that's when everything around you switched as well. And that is what's essentially aligning you with abundance. That's essentially what's bringing you justice, what's bringing you peace, forgiving. And in turn, you've released and healed that. It's giving that the wound, you didn't patch up the wound. You didn't try to cover the wound. You didn't even stitch up the wound. The wound healed from the inside out. Okay? From the inside out. So you have healed it. Okay? You have healed it. Okay? Cured it. And why? Because, again, like I was saying, I was channeling this in another message, to where you have transcended duality. Duality is literally separation. So you have integrated all that you are, all that this dimension consists of, and you have transcended that. You've grown, you've matured, and you have mastered this particular level. And that's exactly why you are aligning with abundance. You are about to have a lot of abundance. You are about to receive justice for a particular situation. And like I said, your protection has gone up. It has increased. Like you were very protected before, but there were still certain things that were slipping through. Okay. So at this point, you have the discernment, the spiritual discernment to know what's you, what's part of you, what's yours, and what's being projected on you. And you immediately either release it out of your energy or transmute it. Now, if you have Scorpio placements, you know that transmuting the energy makes you more powerful than releasing the energy. So the energy that someone is extracting from themselves and projecting onto you, it's like, oh, thank you. Thank you. You turn trash into treasure. You're also very, very creative. Okay, so you may have Leo placements as well. Leo is here. Scorpio is here. Gemini, Pisces is significant. Okay, but more so Leo energy. Okay, you turn trash into treasure. All right, you turn rocks into gold. Fuck diamonds. You turn it into gold, royalty. All right. And here we have, look, as I said, Leo, just notice this. Look, we have the king and the queen, the crowns. All right. So you have been crowned. You have been ordained. You are leveling up. And you're in alignment with your, bro. You are in alignment with your divine counterpart or a divine counterpart. Okay. And because your light switched all, like the light switched and it acted as a domino effect. Okay. Because energy is the highest currency. Energy rules everything. So the moment your energy changed, everyone else's energy changed. Everything that you are interconnected with change, whether these are people that you are currently acquainted with or people who you were previously acquainted with. And it's also giving severing ties. Okay, Sagittarius 9 energy, closing out the cycle coming around full circle and you entering into the void space. Okay, because we have 9 and then we have 10. We have 8, 9, and 10. Oh, just notice that. 8, 9, and 10. Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn. Ending at the 10th house. The 10 energy is the void space. So your reputation is about to go up. And like I said, it's because you have taken responsibility for yourself. You have acknowledged who you were. You stood on who you were. You know who you are. And you don't mind expressing that or speaking the truth about it. Okay. So let's clear these out. Let's get some. I'm going to pull out my card and then we're going to do a couple tarot. We'll go pull some from the tarot. All right. What do we need to know about this situation? Look, the first thing that came out is justice and fraud. You are receiving justice from these frauds. People who lied on your name. Okay? People who lied on your name. People who were fraudulent. Okay? Fake, false, snakes. Okay? Snakes are significant. Snakes are significant. You have the fountain of youth. Okay, so with you healing your ailments, you healing your wounds, it has provided you with this fountain of youth. So this may be another thing that people are curious about is your youthfulness. How are you able to obtain your youthfulness? How are you able to look so young? How are you able to have this light spirit, this youthful spirit, if you've been through so many things? How are you able to maintain the love within your heart if you've gone through all these things? How are you able to mentally withstand all of these attacks on your psyche? Okay, how are you able to do that? And it's because you have healed. You're actually doing the work to heal. You're not putting up this facade as if you're healing. And that's another thing too, that people may have assumed that you were the fraud, that you weren't really doing the healing, that you were doing that you weren't putting in the work and things like that. Right? They thought that you were the fraud, or at least they wanted to paint that narrative of you. They wanted to paint that picture that you were the fraud. But it turns out that each and every time that you show up, every single time that you decide to speak your truth or speak out, okay, it keeps proving these people wrong. And it has now been revealed who has been fraudulent the entire time. All right, so we have baby witches. So you may have had encounters with witchcraft, people doing witchcraft on you. But the thing about it is, and this has assisted you on your journey as well, which has also made you very, very powerful and have unlimited potential. All right, that's what this card is coming out as, unlimited potential, because, you know, you were introduced to this lifestyle. And you had to go through these attacks and things like that, or people, you know, doing witchcraft on you so that your power could be revealed to you. So it's like, you know, all of those attempts to block you, all of those attempts to to silence you, all those attempts to make you feel like you weren't something that you knew that you were, it assisted you with arriving at that truth. And also opening up this portal to where you have unlimited potential, okay? Aligning with abundance. And you also, you know, you're getting a lot of protection from this as well. All right? So we have Clout Chaser coming out. So whoever these baby witches were, they were just chasing clout. You know, chasing clout compared, you know, it's heavy comparison in the feminine energy, okay? And I say feminine energy because this could be men, or for men or women, okay? But if someone is heavily in their feminine aspects and they have an imbalance within those feminine aspects, okay, they're often very competitive, okay? Very competitive. But the thing about it is, you never, you know, you don't care because you never check for whoever these baby witches are, whoever these cloud chasers were. You know, it's giving that they strategically got around you, strategically planned to be around you, you know, strategically placed themselves into your life to be around you, to get around you and things like that. And even went to the extent of doing spell work to try to attach themselves to you because they were that desperate to be around you. They saw you as this star. They saw you as the divine being that you were. And that's who they wanted to be affiliated by. And it's also giving like, these were the type of people who wanted to attach themselves to your name. Right? They wanted to attach themselves to your name. And part of that was, the deal was, okay, let's get attached to their name and let's just put on this mask as if we're their friend, we're their partner or whatever, just so that, you know, they could say, oh yeah, I knew that person. I've been with that person. I used to deal with that person. You know, I was in a relationship with that person. I had sex with that person or whatever. But once you decided to separate or sever the ties between you and those people, that's when the rumor started. That's when the gossip started. That's when the slander started, the smear campaigns, because it's like, oh no, well, she's or he's not fucking with us anymore. So why would what? So and you never really came back to it because you never checked for them in the first place, okay? And then you stopped caring. Like I said, you started to make more head over heart decisions, and that's what they weren't used to. So being that you started to make head over heart decisions, things were being revealed to you, things were being exposed to you, you were ascending. So naturally, energetically, on a vibrational scale, they weren't in alignment with you. So guess what happened in turn? For them to meet you where you are, they had to place you or put you in situations that lowered your vibration, that made you feel insecure, that made you feel abandoned, that triggered those abandonment wounds. But jokes on them, because that's something you actually did the work on. That's something that you healed from. You weren't, you weren't going on tangents and expressing that you were healing and all of those things, okay, for the hell of it. Okay, you weren't separating yourself for the hell of it. You were actually doing work to get away from this energy and to become better, because that's essentially what you wanted for your life, to be better. The energy 13 can be significant here. So 13, when I did have my old Instagram, I spoke on the number 13 a lot. It's one of my, I'm not going to say it's a lucky number for me, because I don't believe in that type of shit. But it's definitely a significant number for me. But when we break down 13, that's the energy of 4, maturity, stability, foundation, 4th house, Cancer, home. And like I said, you have been welcomed home within yourself. You've gone within, you found your grounding, you've anchored yourself in what all that is and whom all that you are, and you're good. Like you matured, you've grown. I think I was channeling my growth and maturity card earlier. All right. You got the juice, or you are the blueprint. So as far as you having the juice, you are really who you say you are. And you've always had the juice. That's why these people were clout chasing. That's why these people wanted to be around you. That's why these people wanted to attach themselves to you. And I'm also getting that, it's a lot of people that try to come up off your name. Okay. They owe you a check, to be honest. But look, what did I say? Band for band. We can go band for band. Okay, and this might actually become a thing, because we have agreements and negotiating coming out with throat chakra. So, and then right behind that we have collection. Okay, we have collection coming out. So it's giving that you about to go band for band with somebody, or somebody gonna have to go band for band with you, but it's giving them having to give up them bands, honey. Okay, they gonna have to give them bands up, because look what's coming out afterwards. TikTok on the clock time is up. So it's giving you're going band for band with someone, or someone's gonna have to give you some bands. Okay, somebody's gonna have to cut that check. Okay, and this is going to come it's going to come in the way of some sort of agreement and negotiating. So it's giving someone's going to want to negotiate the price. But if I were you, I wouldn't be negotiating shit, to be honest. Especially if all of this, if someone puts you through all of this, what are you negotiating for? You set your price and you stand on that, and they can either agree to it, or they can just deal with whatever consequences come with them not providing you your bands. Okay, throat chakra, ether, surrender to divine will. So this is something about divine timing, because we have TikTok on the clock, time is up, and then justice was the first card. So it's giving that someone was under some sort of spiritual judgment, and they had a specific time to basically come up with these bands. Okay, to come up with providing you some sort of financial compensation, spiritual compensation, physical, material compensation for what all they did. Because like I said, it's giving that, there were rumors that were going around. Okay, and these people were working overtime to get this storyline out, and it's giving that these people were even reaching out to people to say, like, that you were this, you were that, or they were purposely like figure out a way to get around these people just to bring your name up. And like I said, it is giving like once you switched, or once you came to realize what was going on, that's when it became a domino effect, and everything connected to you, everyone connected to you, everyone connected to the situation woke up as well and started to question these people's intentions as to, okay, but that's not what we're getting. Okay, that's not the storyline that you try to project does not add up. It doesn't align. And you're about to receive some sort of collection, compensation for it. Now, however this comes in, I don't know, but it's definitely giving you, it's definitely giving somebody will have to come up with some bands. Okay, they'll have to come up with some money, but this could also be physical, material, earthly gain, because I'm channeling like the Pentacles card, the Queen of Pentacles, to be specific. Okay, so it's definitely giving some sort of financial gain, material gain, physical gain, but energetically, it's giving that this may have depleted your energy or brought. It's giving that you were vibrating very, 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 very high at one point, but whatever you went through knocked you down a few notches. So it's giving that whatever energy was extracted from you during this process, or your energy being depleted, is giving that you are basically being restored. Your energy is being restored, because the time for whomever this is to pay up, because like I said, they went through spiritual judgment, and they knew that they had accumulated a debt. They knew that they had to pay back this debt in whatever way. Okay, spirit, it was definitely spiritual and financial. So whomever these individuals are, they took from you spiritually, because like I said, we had baby witches coming out, so they were, you know, dibbling and dabbling in the witchery, honey. So you're being compensated for that, because it was someone broke the universal laws and did witchcraft against you unjustly. All right. Financially, these people may have stolen money from you at some point. Eighth house Scorpio energy is about loans, so these people may have taken loans out in your name. I'm seeing something about credit cards as well. All different types of, because we did have fraud come out, so all different types of fraudulent activities were going on in your name, and you weren't receiving any type of benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? These people were getting credit cards in your name, loans in your name, and all that. They was living their best life while you were struggling, while you were trying to maintain your lifestyle, while you were working hard, not just on your mental health, not just on your spiritual works, but also, you know, you were trying to balance out everything in order to stay above ground. But, you know, the time has come, and now you're about to collect, like I said. Yeah, you're about to collect something here. And child, not somebody trying to act stupid. All right, so remember I said something about that. Okay, so you're gonna be eating good. So we have good eats coming out. So you're gonna be eating really good here. But also remember I was saying something about you shouldn't have to negotiate anything, or I recommend, you know, for whoever you are, do not negotiate anything. Set your price, and that be that. There is no negotiating, because, you know, you do not work with terrorists. So there's no negotiating anything. You set your price. This is part of you healing too. This is a part of you standing your ground as well, is demanding, well, not really demanding, but setting the standard for yourself. This is what you owe me. I am not willing to negotiate. All right. And that's just what that is. And that's what it's going to be. There is no negotiating, because when it came down to them spiritually attacking you, when it came down to them doing spell work on you, even when they knew that it was unjust, they knew that you weren't a sex worker. They knew that you weren't out here hoeing around. They knew you weren't promiscuous. They knew that you weren't, you know, they knew your sexuality. They knew who you genuinely were. But because of their jealousy and envy, and also because you cut ties, they could not handle that. So, yeah, like I said, it's giving more so like they were obsessed with your energy, and they wanted to, in some way, shape, or form, knock you down a few levels just so that they could either embody you or dominate you in some way, shape, or form. Okay? But yeah, it's giving that if they made some sort of offering, because it's giving that someone was avoiding having to pay this debt. They were trying to avoid having to pay up or compensate you. And you know, for people who are in the spiritual community and stuff like that, y'all know that some people be doing workings in order to avoid certain things. Okay. But the thing is, you have obtained Christ consciousness, which means you have that power. Okay, you have that power. You have the power to call judgment, but you also have the power to your judgment sits above whatever is below you, especially with the baby witches coming out. So again, because you have obtained some sort of Christ consciousness. Remember I said that up level comes with a certain amount of protection, right? So you were already sitting above this collective energy body with these baby witches, these people who were connected to these witches. So these baby witches may have had mentors or guides who assumed the role of priestesses that were teaching these witches, okay, or they were dark, whatever the fuck they had going on, okay? But regardless of the fact is that not only were you ranked above these witches, these baby witches, you were ranked above whomever their mentors were, whoever was sending you this energy, okay? And you don't identify with yourself with those titles and roles because you sit above that. Okay, you're a divine feminine. You are a goddess. You are a divine masculine. You are a god, despite what all you have going on in your background or whatever the case may be. But I'm heavily suggesting that whomever this, because this is definitely going to resonate for a feminine masculine collective group. Okay, so this is multiple feminine masculines, okay? And I've had people personally reach out to me and ask me or question me about certain things regarding their sexuality. And these were masculine men who had assumed feminine roles or they had dibbled and dabbled in certain activities. And they personally asked me. So when I speak on certain things like that, I'm not just talking just the talk. It's not just my thoughts. This is actual data that I have collected from multiple sources, having conversations with multiple people and things like that. So I'm hoping that this message reaches those masculines who were reaching out and asking for guidance, for answers, and for clarity. Okay, because for whomever the feminine masculines that are conflicted or feeling conflicted, I'm sure that you have an entity attached to you, or you have an overactive and overstimulated sacral chakra. Okay? Entity attachment or overactive, overstimulated sacral chakra. Okay? You have something within your sexual body, okay? Because we have energetic body, physical, mental, all those things, right? So this is specifically for your sexual body. Now, this may stem from and is rooted to, because the sacral is connected to your root, right? Your lower self, your lower animalistic self. Something triggered that overstimulation, okay? Something trigger that. Now you have to do the work, okay, i.e. meditate, sit with yourself, sit in your solitude in order to basically navigate back to wherever that experience is, whatever experience you went through that kind of stimulated or what's the word I'm looking for? You have to go back and navigate to your root, to where the root of the situation is, whatever experience you encountered that puts you in a space or place to where your sacral was overactive. Okay, so if you have an overactive sacral chakra, there's something that is blocked in your root. Okay, so that's the first thing that you have to look at. But also, if you have an overactive sacral, it's going to go up, because the energy, like they say, heat rises, energy rises, but it can also fall. But the only way that energy can fall or become low is if there is some sort of weight, right? Density, weight, gravity, all those things, weight, if there is something weighing you down. So that's why I said, if you have an overactive sacral, you have a blocked root, but your whatever is overactive in your sacral is bleeding into your solar plexus, which then bleeds into your throat chakra. Okay, so you may have random outbursts. You may get aggravated very easily, very frustrated, and it comes out through your words when something within your root that you don't realize is within your root, when that is triggered and you don't understand where it's coming from, you may have outbursts, impulsive reactions to things, right? And if it's bleeding into your solar plexus, you may be like overconfident, very conceited, very arrogant. Okay, very that the shadow aspects of Leo, right? Oh, come through with the channel message, okay? Make me do for love what I would not do. Okay, that's all I needed to hear. I don't know what made me turn the music up at that part, but like I said, for this masculine energy, this feminine masculine, whatever's what your overactive sacral and your blocked root chakra is making you do for love what you would not normally do, which is why you're reaching out for help, which is why you're questioning certain things, which is why you may be in the shadow aspects of Leo and Scorpio. So with the Leo, like I said, very arrogant, very conceited, very high on your horse, but not really. And then the Scorpio energy, that shadow aspects of Scorpio is, you may be feeling embarrassed and things like that. And that's something I was saying earlier, to where that was the energy that you were in, and you may be coming up and out of that right now because you're doing the healing work. You're doing the shadow work. Okay, becoming more confident, and your words is giving, like, instead of your words being so defensive, you're finding a way to express yourself a little bit better. Okay, you're definitely not tripping. There is definitely something going on here, and you are searching for the answers, which is good, because something does not make sense to you, and you're ready to live in your truth. And look how this is coming out again, divine order. Okay, divine order that came out earlier, divine order here. And look at what came out: ascension and activation. You have ascended. Something within you has activated, and because that has activated, like I said, something specific about Kundalini energy. And I was also saying something about snakes were significant here. Okay, so you have ascended or transcended duality, and something has activated you because you've broken past that barrier there. Okay, but it was giving that with divine order came divine chaos first. But the thing is, you either had to shift or be shifted, and it's giving that your ass got shifted. But it all happened for you, it all happened for a reason. And then we have, you are about to find something out here. And it may be, and it's going to leave someone heartbroken. It's going to leave someone heartbroken. This may be you, even though you may already know the truth about something, it's giving that, all right. I'm sorry, this what I just plugged, but it's giving somebody about to be heartbroken, okay? Because you're about to find something out. You may feel a little bit of heartbrokenness, because it's basically like everything that you were picking up on intuitively, everything that you had been feeling, even though these people may have not ever admitted it to you, apologized to you, or anything like that, throughout your forgiveness process, you weren't able to receive any of that, which was very, very, that says a lot about your strength. Okay, because you didn't get any of that. You didn't get any clearance on their end, but you will be. All right. And they are heartbroken about it because their plan failed, and they're having to compensate you regardless. It's giving in all aspects. Okay. I'm seeing the world card in all aspects here. Okay. So, and someone's about to be heartbroken too, because baby, you about to get married. Your kingdom spouse is about to come get you, and they finna put you through the mattress. Okay, come through with it. All right, and they're also about to be heartbroken because we have them boys out. All right, remember I said someone may have been taking loans out in your name and getting credit cards and all different types of shit, okay, to block your abundance? Yeah, they got caught. Okay? They got caught. And then we have value, but we also have underestimate or undermine. Someone definitely underestimated you or undermined your abilities, and it's basically giving like someone underestimated your ability to walk away. Okay, so someone underestimated or undermined your value. They didn't see you as, it's like they knew you were valuable, but they were hoping that you wouldn't see yourself as valuable, and that in turn you not seeing your value would somehow place them in a position for them to dominate you or control you or play and toy on your emotions, specifically your abandonment wounds. Like they really thought that they was gonna one up you or leave you in this energy of feeling abandoned or homeless or something like that. Okay, they thought that they were going to successfully do this to you, and it backfired. Because you saw your value, you knew who you were. You stood in your truth. You probably expressed your truth and things like that. And they really underestimated and undermined you. And everything they wanted to block is still coming in for you. And this is giving that. Even with reading, someone has been trying to keep up with you in readings to see if what they've been doing has worked. And they keep on, it's like they keep tapping into your energy and they keep getting the same message. This person is going to be successful. This person is going to be successful. This person is going to be successful. They're in alignment with their North Node. They're on the path towards their destined future. They are going to get married to their kingdom spouse. They are going to come into union with their kingdom spouse. They are going to get every single thing that they deserve. They are going to have this money manifestation come in. They are going to have this abundance come in. They are going to be some, because we have Leo energy. They are still going to be some sort of celebrity influencer or something like that. So you're destined to be some sort of creator, content creator, or if this is something that, because I'm getting heavy hidden, right? So even if you are a celebrity, even if you are like this big time, become this big time investor, or this very well off person, wealthy individual, whatever, okay, you may be connected to celebrities. You may end up having celebrities work for you or something. It's something there that has something to do with celebrities, but it's giving you're going to be in the backgrounds of whatever this is, the hidden aspects of whatever this is. You may manage celebrities, okay? Because we was channeling Virgo energy about control and domination. So you may find that instead of trying to control and dominate people, you're just going to transmute that energy and manage them, okay? But it's just going to be in a different light. But yeah, you saw your value. Okay. You saw your value, and these people underestimated your strength. They underestimated or tried to undermine you, but it's giving like you were too advanced. You were too intelligent. You were too witty. Okay. You done a lot. And that just shows how much work you have done just by, how you showed up or how you processed this. But yeah, they were really hoping that that they could trigger your abandonment wounds in order for whatever this plan was to work. Because Virgo energy is about planning things out and routines. Okay. So yeah, this is something that they may have done routinely. All right. And planned out. So they've done this multiple times against multiple people. The high priest is speaking out here. But unfortunately, it didn't work on you and their time is up. You may be these people's karma. Look, the first card that came out was the Hierophant, self-love, and the Four of Cups. Okay? So this was divinely orchestrated. All right? And you may be the type of person to stand on business, okay? You may have Taurus placements, but you have stood on who you are, and with the assistance of the divine, okay, you basically like stood in your divine power, okay, and you chose to love yourself. You chose to love those parts of yourself and see beyond the illusions. And now they had someone disappointed and feeling they're feeling dumb. They're now it's like they're feeling humble, like that conceited energy that they were in, that arrogant energy. It's giving like all of that shit has them like really in this space of defeat, okay, embarrassed. That it's like it's really giving the energy they wanted you to be in is now the energy that they are in, and they're having to face that. They can't, they can't confuse people anymore. They can't put up those illusions anymore. They can't manipulate the situation anymore because their time is up. All of the stories and things like that, everything that they've tried against you, this story is not adding up. And the thing about it is, while they're disappointed and having to face their shadows and actually do the work, you are about to receive some sort of wish fulfillment here. You just succeeded. Okay, mission accomplished here. All right. And you have retreated from whoever or whatever this energy is, or whomever these people or individuals are. You've definitely distanced yourself. You took a time out from these people, or retreated them. You may have blocked them out of your energy completely. And this could translate from blocking them energetically. So if you knew that they were they were getting readings on you and stuff like that, or if you knew that they were playing around in your energy, or even like astral projecting to you or whatever, it's like you let this shit slide for so long, and it's giving you only let it slide so that you could essentially figure out who was doing what. So you let it slide for a minute. You played the fool for a minute, okay? And yeah. You played the fool for a minute, but it was only essentially so that you could figure out what you needed to figure out. And then once you got all of the information that you needed, you blocked them. You blocked them out of your energy. You may have blocked them from your phone. You may have blocked them from your social media. So these people, they no longer have access to you. So what do? They continuously get readings on you. Okay. And people don't understand that when you get readings, it doesn't matter how quick you try to do a reading on someone. They're still going to feel that energetic pull. They're still going to get a message. They're still going to get a download, especially if they are spiritually tapped in like that. They're gonna know. And for some people who are visionaries, or some people who receive visions, they can actually see who is pulling cards on them. They can actually see it in the act. They can actually see the projection of it. They can see the vision. They can see it. They can see what you all are talking about. They can see the cards that are pulled, and they can also see if their energy is being manipulated, or because my personal experience was someone was pulling cards on me, and I'm sitting there just watching this shit like, but the thing about it is, when the person presented this information to me or whatever, because it was like, I do long distance readings. I don't like doing readings in person like that. I'd rather do like long distance readings. So I got a reading done specifically, and I was watching this person do the reading on me, right? And when they sent it to me and I was looking at the cards, I could, first and foremost, I got a download about this person. Well, first of all, I was already tapped into who the person was, okay? I was already aware of who the person was. But before this person even manifested in my physical reality, I got a nudge like, okay, this is the energy that's about to come towards you. So use your discernment. So I'm already knowing. And this person, I'm watching them do the reading and things like that. And I'm just seeing, I can see their facial expressions. I could see how they were feeling. I could see their body, and I could even hear, because they were speaking in the message, right? And I can actually hear, like on a different frequency, the energy that they were pouring into my reading. So this person was very like low vibrational energy, okay? And when they presented the message to me, and I'm not sure if this person assumed that I didn't know what I was doing or whatever the case may be, whatever. But when they sent me the reading and I was going through it and stuff like that, I definitely appreciated the person taking the time out to do the reading for me. But in the back of my mind, as this person was flipping the cards and taking the cards and things like that, well, I could see them flipping, but they just sent me pictures of the full-blown reading, right? Well, not the full-blown reading, but they sent me pictures of the reading, and as I'm listening to them break down the reading, automatically, like, I'm like, this bitch lying. That is not even that card. That doesn't even mean. But then I was just like, again, trying to manipulate the energy in hopes that I would believe what all, the person was saying. But they were manipulating the energy so that I would believe a certain scenario that they wanted to play out. But also, they wanted me to believe a narrative about something that was not true. So, yeah, man, you have to be mindful of these readers, honey, because if they read into your energy or they have some sort of connection to you or whatever the case may be, honey, they will definitely do whatever they can to project false energy onto you. And it's because they are imbalanced. Like I said, like, some people have imbalances going on within them, which is essentially why they aren't able to show up authentically, or they have like certain curiosities or certain unstable behaviors, okay, or just having like questioning who they are and stuff like that. All right, and that's who these, and this is so interesting, because the people who went up against you, the people who were gossiping about you, lying on your things, they are the ones who's imbalanced. They are the ones who have an imbalance, and it's giving like an imbalance in their actual bloodline that they are supposed to actually they're supposed to be healing. Okay, yeah, they're supposed to be healing whatever or what all that is, but they aren't. These people have led so many people astray. They've led themselves astray. It's just very, very messy energy. Okay. But now they're feeling overwhelmed because, like I said, you're about to be compensated for all the things that they have done, and the time is up for whatever storyline for them to write or whatever plan they had. It's like, it just didn't work on you. All right. And this is what they were hoping. Because if you are a divine feminine, or you are a feminine masculine, whomever this resonates for, you have a King of Pentacles in your energy. Remember, I was saying for the feminine masculine specifically that you basically had someone that was investing into you. They may have bought you a gift, and I don't know why, but specifically a chain. They bought you a nice ass chain. You already dressed well, but they wanted to compliment your physical appearance by gifting you a chain, a very nice chain. All right. But yeah, they were hoping that whomever this king, because you are destined to be with the King of Pentacles here. Okay. Divine feminine. And for this, whoever this, feminine masculine is, you're destined to be with a King of Pentacles. Okay. Someone who is a provider, someone who will financially provide for you, someone who you can depend on, someone that, that manages their finances very well. Okay. This is someone who you can go steady with, who you can commit to, this is your kingdom spouse. Okay. Because we have the lovers here, divine lovers. So this may be a Gemini, Leo, Virgo. Okay. Or they may have these placements. You got a freaky ass partner. Okay. With this Gemini, because Geminis be with the shits, be with everything. And I already told you Virgos are freaky and they like to experiment and explore. And then we have Leo, the ruler of romance, the ruler of foreplay, the ruler of cosplaying. Like people with Leo placements often like to dress up. So they may like to dress up, but not just sexy lingerie, but they like to be on some weird freaky shit. Okay. Especially if they have Virgo placements and Gemini placements. Okay. Yeah. Your kingdom spouse freaky. it, because it definitely came out that your kingdom spouse wanted to put you through the mattress, honey, and you're gonna let them, okay? And this is, I'm gonna place this under the Hierophant, just because someone is standing up for you, because you're standing up for yourself, you have your kingdom spouse standing up for you. And the Hierophant, divine power, standing in divine power, things like that. But see, the thing about it is, these people wanted you to miss out on your kingdom spouse. They wanted you to lose out on your kingdom spouse. They wanted you to regret meeting your kingdom spouse. Okay? They, if your kingdom spouse was in a space where they were also healing and going through their life cycles and things like that, they wanted you to not, they didn't want you to love on this person. They didn't want you to forgive this person. They didn't want you to they wanted this person to do you so wrong that when it came down for you all to come together, reunite, realign, that you will be so disgusted with this person, disappointed in this person, right? Because we have the 4 cups here. They wanted you stuck in this illusion about this person, being discontent with them, disappointing them, disgusted with them, that you wouldn't even want anything to do with it. But the thing is, you transcended all of those things. You've forgiven yourself. You've also forgiven your kingdom spouse. But not only that, you've obtained a level of wisdom to understand or understand what your kingdom spouse went through or is currently going through right now. Okay? So, yeah, they tried it and it didn't work, because God was right there in the middle of all of this, okay? Guiding you all. Okay. You can't stop a real nigga. Okay. All right, so why is this here? Clarify for me. Let's get another card. All right, so we have fights. Fights with the Page of Pentacles. You may have been fighting with co-workers, because we have employment, Page of Pentacles. So we have something about some sort of employment. So you may have had like discourse in the workplace, or these individuals may have been people that you worked with in the workplace who contributed or participated in breaking up you and your kingdom spouse, but also participated in you becoming or they were hoping that you would feel abandoned, or like it's giving like they wanted you to feel like you were out of place, that you were alone, that you they wanted to make it seem like you were like, you can't sit with us, like the mean girls energy. Okay, so that's what they wanted you to feel like. Okay, but it's given that you've gone through so many different situations and scenarios that identify with this energy, that you just saw it as, but I don't want to sit with you anyway though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are used to standing alone. You're used to fighting alone. You're used to having to deal with envy from other people. Okay? You're used to people not playing fair with you. You're used to no one having team spirit when it comes to you. You're used to people not wanting to partner with you and share their money with you. You're used to selfish people. You were used to people breadcrumbing you. Okay? You were used to all of this energy. Right? So they assume that because this has been consistently projected on you, that you were just supposed to succumb to the narrative. But instead, you were just like, damn, I'm a powerful ass nigga. Dang, I'm a powerful ass woman. Because if I'm consistently going through this, and it's giving 5 cycles or 5 rounds of this, if you've gone through this consistently, or you are always placed in this situation, that just made you look at it in a different way of, damn. If I can stand alone and fight against 5 people. So this is giving like, okay, so no, 4. So if it's 4 against 1, I was channeling this on another read as well. 4 against 1. You've always had 4 people going up against you, right? And it's giving for money. Like, people have always competed with you for money. People are always envious of you because of money. People is always starting chaos with you for money. People had clash of ambitions because of money. People didn't want to work with you because of money. People were creating and starting disputes with you because of money. People were competing with you for promotions. Like I said, workplace, competing for a promotion because of money. It's always, people have always come up against you due to some fucking money. But these were always pages, young-minded people, immature people, students, apprentices, recruits, initiates that were always coming up against you because they needed 4 to even feel confident enough to come up against you. If people wanted to fight you, you had to fight 4 people. If people wanted your position, they had to bring 4 people with them. It was always them having to bring 4 people with them. And that is insane to me. That's really insane to me. And you've gone through this so much. And they were hoping that this one time because this was their big, they did their big one on you this time. Okay. Or the last time that you encountered whatever this is, right? They thought that they were about to do their big one, that they had you trapped and confined. Remember I said being in a space where you're dense, but you're the type of person that's free. Even in a space of confinement, you're still free. So they wanted you mentally in prison, financially in prison, physically in prison. They just wanted you confined to a certain space. But no matter what space you're in, you are a free spirit. Okay, so you still travel. You can sit in your house for weeks and still go to the beach, still go wherever you need to go, experience whatever you need to experience because you know how to go within. You probably someone who meditates a lot, or your mind is just that vast. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, they did all of that in hopes that you would get so fed up and you would basically, they wanted you to crash out. They wanted you to sell your body. They wanted you in this homeless energy. Okay. So they wanted you on the streets. They wanted you strung out. They wanted you selling your sex and things like that's what they wanted for you. They wanted you to become a stripper so that it could just validate the lies that they were telling about you. They were hoping to catch you on camera and exchanging resources for sex. They were hoping to get a text message. So just to prove that you were that type of person. They were hoping to catch you in some way, shape, or form, even if it was a small snippet of something, to prove that they're lies. And it didn't make sense. It did not add up, and now their time is up. To present whatever it is. But see, now they're coming in, they're having to eat their words and eat up those intentions, and also having to sit with all of the things they sent out. Okay, so now their reputation has been ruined. They are the ones who were the sex workers. Okay, they were the ones who were having to offer or extend certain services to have somewhere to stay. You know what I'm saying? They were projecting all of that on you, and they were hoping that you believed it, but they were hoping that they fucked your life up so bad that this is what you would become and that you would get off of your path. But you chose forgiveness, and because you chose forgiveness, now these people are having to come in and apologize or forgive you, which is what they should have done in the first place. Then we have Venus offering. Your kingdom spouse is on the way. They are already in your energy. You've already met this person and didn't even look. You met this person and didn't even know because they were hiding their identity from you. Look, with the 4 of Wands. And look right behind that with the Ace of Cups. And look at that with the strength. You've overcome all of this with your strength. We have Venus. You met this person already. They were disguising themselves. And baby, when you see who it is, you gonna want to get put through the mattress. Okay? You're gonna want to get put through the mattress. Okay? But this was hidden from you. This person concealed themselves. Okay? this person, whomever your kingdom spouse is, you had to release and purge out these toxic bonds, okay, in order for this to come into fruition fully. Okay, for this to manifest fully. And part of that toxic bond were maybe people who you may have been dibbling and dabbling with. Okay, so this may be, you may have been dating, or you may have been hanging on to a friend who was really a hidden enemy. You may have been dating. Those people needed to be released out of your energy. Family, okay? Family can block your abundance too. So something about your family here that you had to release, or something that you had to see, okay? Or it's like finally something coming into completion here, okay? But you're definitely about to settle down with whomever your kingdom spouse is, okay? They're going to take care of you and provide for you, all right? And you all are going to be in this very blissful energy, okay? Jupiter action. Like I said, Sagittarius energy. You all are going to expand together because you've grown, you've matured, you've done the inner work, and you're pursuing your passion. So you both are in alignment with your destined path here, okay? And you will be taking adventures together. So it's giving that you and your kingdom spouse are going to do a lot of traveling. All right. A lot of traveling. Okay. And you all will be doing a lot of traveling for pleasurable things, for intimate things, but also for work. It's giving that you guys are going to be booked and busy for whatever or what all it is that you do. All right. And then we have the Ace of Cups. This is going to be something new for you, a very new experience, especially if you are the type that is used to being abandoned or having to fight against these people and stuff. You're not going to be experiencing that anymore. You are on a completely different timeline. You are aligned with a different energy, and you're on a different frequency. But the thing is, this is, you had to release what else was left, all right, left behind, or basically being strung along here, all right. So we have Seven of Swords to Pluto to loss, all right. So it's giving that whomever tried to sneak away and steal things from you, okay, you had to, again, end it with these people, because these people were hidden enemies. All right. They had ulterior motives. They were intentionally coming into your energy to betray you, to be deceptive, to manipulate you, to scheme, and to intentionally keep you isolated. Like I said, they felt that you had this abandonment wound. So they figured if they came into your energy right quick and love bomb you or provided some sort of stability for you and then leave out, they thought that you would be, they assumed that you would chase after them. Okay, they assume that you would be begging for them to come back. They assume that you will reach out. Okay, and they even time this shit like, oh yeah, I give it X, Y, and Z amount, but you are really just in this blissful energy already. You don't care. You've released them out of your energy, and like I said, for some of these people, you've blocked them out of your energy completely. All right, you've let it go. You let that shit die because you caught on to what people were doing or what people were trying. But not only did you catch on, you've actually done the healing work. You're not out here putting up this facade or persona as if you know, oh, well, I did this or I'm working on this and stuff like that. And the thing about it is people will intentionally come around you and into your energy just to disprove or discredit the work that you have done because they haven't done the work themselves. So in order to, like I said, they have to bring you down. They felt like they had to humble you. They felt like they had to lower your vibration, lower your standards, get you to lower your standards just to meet them where they are. So again, they felt inferior towards you. They felt intimidated by you. They felt like you were better than them. They felt like you had did more than them. So in order for them to feel fulfilled or make them feel good about themselves, they felt like they had to knock you down or humble you. And then, like I said, come in, love bomb you, make you all these offers, act like and present themselves like, oh, they may have came in like giving you like really kind gestures, or trying to come in and like sweet talk you, or present all these things. Oh, well, if this is someone you were dating, they probably acted or presented themselves like they wanted a family with you, that they were there for you, like they were reciprocating things for you. They being around you every single day, buying you things and stuff like that, just so that you would get comfortable enough. And the moment that they felt that you were comfortable, or they had got you back into the rotation of the cycle, what were they gonna do? Abandon you. Keep you, to try to keep you confined and isolated. And they did this, they were very calculated about it. So that says a lot about who you are. You are powerful. If people gotta set forth this plan, so if I act this way, or if I do this, or if I intentionally say this, and then it's giving that these are the type of people, because they feel that they have to compete with you. They want you to feel that same energy. So if they are the type that was competing with you, they try to put you in situations where you felt like you had to compete for them. Again, projections. This is everything that they were feeling and experiencing, and they were hoping that they could put you in a position to where you would feel the same way that they feel. That's how people switch or swap energies and destinies and shit like that. They want to convince you, manipulate you, put up these false illusions to make you feel like this is what you are experiencing, but really it is them. And because you have awakened to that truth, and you are not allowing people to manipulate and gaslight and love bomb you anymore. Oh baby, they lost their power, they lost their connections, and now they sitting there confused like, hold on, wait, now what we're gonna do? Honey, they got to go back to the drawing board. But that was their only plan. That plan was supposed to work on you. That's their only plan. Now that it doesn't work on you, guess what? They go on to the next. You're no longer even on their radar anymore, because it's like, okay, well, we weren't able to get that one, guys, so let's just find our next one. And guess what? Maybe they done already found their next victim. It's just you were just the big fish. You had the juice. So even though they had all these other options, all these other victims, it was you that was their main target. And once they finally threw in the red flag and realized the shit was not working on you, and then you gave them ample amount of time to correct the shit with you, they did none of it. You still healed. You still moved forward. You still let go. You still deaded the situation, and you moved on. And again, they were coming in thinking that they was gonna come in, take something from you, and leave. And it's also given that someone thought that you were an easy lick, or someone thought that they were gonna hit a lick when it came to you. And whatever it is they were searching for, you didn't even have it. They thought they would come in and steal some. And they got the same crumbs that they tried to leave for you are the same crumbs that they thought that they was getting from you. Or that they even got from you, and realized that it was just crumbs, because the lifestyle and the life that God has for you, that the divine has for you, that you are destined for, is going to be worth and valued at a higher level than what the fuck they took from you. Everything that they took from you is giving that you're getting that back 3 times. Like you're bro. All the lovers that gaslit you and love bomb you, you're first of all, those type of lovers are about to be replaced with a big dog. And this is a spiritual big dog. So not only do he handle business in the physical on earth, but he handles shit in the spiritual. He fucking people up with you in the spiritual. Okay? Because y'all are divine counterparts. He go fuck these people up in the spiritual. Then he go come spoil you. Okay, he's gonna take care of you and spoil you. And not only that, he gonna finish it up by putting you through the damn mattress. All of those experiences that you have had, he's going to top all of that. Okay? This is for you divine feminines, but this is also for the this masculine, okay? This feminine masculine. And to be honest, for this feminine masculine, you are going to align with a masculine feminine, okay, that's going to balance out your energy, and she gonna be with whatever you are on for you to be fulfilled. So this may be a woman who is interested in BDSM, that performs some sort of, or likes to dominate, okay, that doesn't mind exploring your curiosities. And this person, this woman, you're going to be able to tell her about your experiences as well. Yeah, you're going to be able to tell her about your experiences, and she's going to understand what all you have been through. And then and to be honest, she might fuck around and be the one to heal you and get that entity up off you, to be honest. All right? So I don't know what all she do in the background, but she's definitely going to be your perfect match. This is someone who you are destined to be with. So of course she's going to understand you. Okay, she's going to help you with or assist you with healing and things like that. She's not going to make you feel bad for what all you have done, and it's going to be very, very genuine. It's going to be very genuine. All right. And in areas where you may have not felt enough, you're fulfilled now. And you're fulfilled because you have done the actual work. All right? And it's so interesting and so funny because these people who were, is giving a big fan. Okay, who were a fan of you, who were hoping to have you in this energy. Now they looking stuck with the stupid face because now they're chasing you. They feel like they have to chase behind you. They feel like they have to check in to what you doing. They're having to come in. Now, whether that is obsessively watching you, stalking you by way of like social platforms, or them actually having to reach out to you, communicate with you, express their emotions to you, all that shit that they were avoiding in the past or they were hoping that you would do. Now, again, they're having to eat their words because they're now being placed in that energy. The energy and the projections will return to its original owner because you know who you are. And now they missed you. And even some of them that you blocked their ass out your energy, you blocked them from off your platforms, and you blocked them off of your phone. There, I miss him or her. Oh, now I feel left out in the cold. Why aren't they talking to me? Because this person has started a new life already. Because this person is moving towards their destiny with their kingdom spouse. They are getting active. They are pursuing their goals. They're making progress. They're harnessing their life force energy. They're not giving things out for free no more. The hell? All right, let's finish up this. All right, so we have delayed fate and fortune, the moon. So this is giving me that your fate or your fortune, your compensation that we were talking about, your wealth, okay? It was delayed because there was a lot of things that was being hidden from you, or certain things that you didn't see. Okay, there was a lot of deception around you, and it was whatever this fortunate event was, it had to be it had to be delayed. Okay, it's like something had to be stopped in its process, or something had to stop. That's what I'm just getting. Something had to stop or be delayed, and it has something to do with your fortune, because there was a lot of things happening in the background. Okay, so whether this is like subconsciously, where you still may have been attached to a outcome that was based in fear or rooted in fear, or something that was blocking your roots. Okay, what's preventing you from this fortune, getting this fortune, and things things weren't as they appeared. So again, divine intervention delayed this process because something wasn't right. All right, so you had to go through that as well. A delay in your progress, a delay in this summer energy. Okay, because it was a lot of shit that you didn't see, and it was a lot of things that that was going on that you didn't know about. All right, so we have, look at this, how this came out. Okay, so we have negligence, mistakes, setbacks, missed the best time, disappointed, lacking cooperation, hyper competitive. All right, so this has something to do with this love offering. Okay, so someone may have been, this love has been delayed as well because someone was being negligent. All right, and someone was still working through their mistakes, working through their setbacks, working through what all was happening in the background. All right, that you may not have known about. All right, let's clear this out. Yeah, they, whoever this is, there was a lot of disputes going on, a lot of fights going on. Okay, and this, oh wow. So we have this person. Dang. All right. This is your masculine. Your masculine was going through some shit. Cuz we have twin flame or strong soulmate. All right? Twin flame energy came out earlier. So we have twin flame, we have a masculine energy, then we have the emperor, and then we have the King of Wands coming out. And to be honest, to be really honest, this is giving your twin flame had some shit going on, and your twin flame is wanting to come back around. Okay? You have this unknown masculine energy. So you don't even know who the fuck this is. But it's a masculine energy who had some shit going on. Now they're wanting to align with you. All right. Then we have this king of pentacles who you're supposed to be with, who's also in your energy. Oh, this is why they think you. What I say? Yo, I said it. I was like, yo, you have a lot of masculine people in your energy. But the thing about it is, this can be any type of masculine energy. This could be a bunch of women who are in their masculine energy. This could be a father figure, uncles, friends. Why is it that people automatically assume that these are people that you're fucking with? That's what I don't understand. Okay? Because they probably reading too deep into your business. That's why. Okay, but anyway, we have this king of pentacles who you are going to basically start this life with. Okay? But these are the energies who were hoping that they put you in this situation so where you will feel abandoned and that you will crawl back to them. Yeah, they were hoping that you were going to crawl back to them at some point in time. They assumed that they had left you in a vulnerable position for you to come crawling back, honey. And this is your twin flame. Your twin flame is one of them. Another masculine energy. And you don't even know this, bro. You don't even know this person. You don't fuck with this person like that. This is just someone who just around or who's been in your energy. Or this may be someone who's interested in you. But like I said, this is an unknown character. So you don't even fuck with this person like that. You don't even know this person like that. You ain't never even entertained this person, but they in your energy though. Then we have this emperor. So this is someone who has some sort of power or some sort of authority in whatever realm that they occupy. Okay. But then we have this emperor, but then we have this king of wands energy. Now you see, I understand why whoever it is jealous and envious of you, because you ain't fucking with no little niggas. These are people who actually got some shit. These aren't little niggas. So whoever your twin flame is, I don't know what they got going on, child. But then we have this unknown masculine energy. You don't even care about this person. You never check for this person. But you have an emperor checking for you. So this person actually, like, they are powerful. They have authority. They have they may be in a authoritative position. All right. But they got their shit together. They're financially well off. They're very intellectual, very emotionally intelligent. This is a good man right here. Okay, that's checking for you. Okay, but the thing is, this emperor being that all of these are coming out in the upright, is giving like there has been some sort of change within these individuals, all right, because they aren't coming out karmic. So either they went through some major shifts, okay, they went through some major shifts, they went through something, but at some point in time, they were in their ego or they were in their shadow self, okay, conceits, arrogance, or they may have avoided you because they were embarrassed about their situation. They may have felt guilty about the things that they had did to you. They may have felt ashamed about the things they have participated in, okay, and they were avoiding you, but now they're in your energy. So this may be who's checking for you. Okay, this may be who's checking for you, because ain't not one feminine energy came out, not that I see. Okay, so even if there are feminine practitioners that are involved, they're only involved because these men are checking for you. And then you have a king of wands here. So this person, this is it's not the emperor. So this emperor is actually like ordained. So this person is in a very powerful position. This might be someone who works with celebrities as well. Okay, this may be someone who works with celebrities as well, whether it's like it's giving like the background. This person, they in the background too, because I was channeling that energy earlier. So this is someone who is connected to or has some sort of network of celebrities or individuals, and this person may manage those people, or they may have like some sort of authority over these people. So it's giving like handler type of energy. That's kind of what it's giving. Okay, and then we have this king of wands. This may be a nigga that's married, that's checking for you. This person's married, they're unhappy, they're checking for you, and they were hoping that you would basically run after them. Okay? So this twin flame, not sure what they are. Then we have this unknown ass person, this unknown ass man. And then we have an emperor. This person has Aries placements. Okay, maybe an actual Aries. Okay, sun in Aries. But yeah, sun in Aries. You rejected this person. And then we have a king of wands, a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. This man right here is either married or engaged. This person is married or engaged, or they are in a long-term commitment, but they're definitely in a relationship. But they are also very stable, very extroverted as well. So they are very sociable. They may have some sort of bruh, stop fucking playing, dog. Stop playing. Stop playing. All right, I think I'm gonna read this whole stack that just fell out. But this was the first card. So you have a King of Wands who's a Scorpio or Sagittarius that is either in a long-term commitment, they were engaged, or they are currently married, that wanted you to chase behind them. They wanted to put you in a position that you would chase behind them. And you didn't. You were just like, okay, like, bye. And then you have a King of Cups. This person is very emotionally intelligent. This person has strong social skills as well, but their social skills, this is someone who's heavily into like politics though. All right. Or this may be someone who's like this big financial investor. All of them got, well, this Emperor, this King of Wands, and this King of Cups, they got money. They got some coins. This unknown person, you don't even care because you won't even checking for this person, but they're obviously checking for you. Okay. And then you have these twin flames. All right. That's in your energy. Notice I said twin flames because you have a shadow twin and you have a light twin. This says twin frames. Twin frames. Someone who tried to frame themselves as your twin frame. That's what I'm getting. Someone tried to act like they were your twin. I just noticed that shit said twin frames, bro. So this is your false twin or someone that tried to act like they were your twin. Get your weird ass out of this person's energy, bro. But you also have a Pisces or an Aquarius, okay? Someone who's emotionally intelligent, someone who has emotional management, strong social skills. But the thing about it is, this person is feeling, whoever this King of Cups is, they may be feeling alone because we have lonely here and then we have artists. So this person may be feeling alone right now. All right. But like I said, they're not coming out in the reverse. So it's giving that these people may be considering you or checking in to like, so we have the Six of Pentacles. All right. So all of these masculine energies, they're wanting to come in and balance things out with you. They want to come in and be generous. All right. They want to be fair with you because they know what the fuck they did. And now they feeling bad and feeling guilty because everything that they were fed were lies. And they feel guilty and ashamed and embarrassed because at some point in time, they believed these lies about you. They believed you were a sex worker. They believed you were stripping. They believed you were scamming for money. They believed that you were selling your sex for money to get whatever money that you've had. They assumed that you were traveling and getting flown out to obtain these things, to get money. They believe these things. And they now, again, like I said, the truth is coming out. And now these people are realizing that where they fucked up at and where they had you fucked up at. All right. And they're checking for you because they want to know what you got going on. And if they are getting reading, it's giving that they're either watching you. Okay, they're watching you, or they are getting readings on you. It's heavy readings. Like I've been picking up that since earlier. These people are getting readings on you to try to figure out what you're doing, who you're with. We see that you're married. We see that you got this person, and then like we see that you got some money coming in. We see that you went through some betrayals. We seen that you went through all of that, right? The truth is coming out, and now these masculine energies want to come in and be generous. Want to give, because I was channeling that earlier too, where someone was reading into your energy, and what basically came up was that you had a lot of males in your energy that wanted to give you things, that like to give you things, like to provide things for you and shit like that, right? And that made these people envious or jealous, or that's what made them come up with this narrative or storyline that somebody was selling their sex or selling their body for money. Okay. And they were hoping to set you up in a way to where they could catch you in the act of doing it just to prove their narrative. And it still, the truth came out. So now those same individuals or those same masculines, bro, I did a just so y'all won't think I'm lying, let me go try to find this. I did I tweeted on Instagram, and I was saying that there was 5 specific can't make this shit up. I wish somebody would say I ain't talented or skilled at this shit. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Because I've been channeling this energy for a little minute. Okay. Where is it? Oh, no. All right, let me. Okay, look at this. Look at this. All right, so we have, there's 5 specific masculine individuals who are withdrawing from a situation to avoid greater harm and or to stay away from drama and conflict, being more focused on moving forward in a more positive direction that can ideally lead to a wealthy, successful future. Someone may have felt that going the other way was too much of a risk sacrifice and could prohibit them from being recognized for their good work. In turn, has allowed these people to control their emotions and repulsions. Okay? So look at it coming out again. So where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 masculines who is wanting to come in and be generous because they feel that for them to come in and be generous and charitable and offer you gifts and offer you things that would look better on their part rather than going against you. Now that the truth has come out about you, that yeah, you a real one. You earn everything that you work for. You ain't out here selling nothing. Okay? And you balance out your energy. You're coming out. Oh, here go the biddies. Here go the biddies. Okay? We'll wait for them to come out. Okay? You've healed. And you've healed from these 2 toxic individuals, okay? This Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands, so when I read, I just read, okay? It helps me when the cards flip or when they are sideways or whatever, but I'm going to read the energy regardless, okay? But you've healed, okay? Now that the truth has come out, you've maintained your temper and you've healed, because these are the 2 that started whatever this is. This Queen of Wands and this Queen of Cups is who started all of this. Yeah, they started. These are the culprits. They started all that shit. Okay? But you heal from these 2 individuals. Okay, you found the balance within you, and also you connected with your angels. Okay, you are an angel. You are an earth angel. You are an angelic. Okay, but don't get it fucked up. You can also be on demon time as well. But this is kind of what this Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups was hoping for. They probably have seen you in action. They probably seen you on demon time. And they wanted to, and once you started to heal and move away from that space or place, that's when they were just like, oh no, but she or he is like this. This is how they were with us. This is what type of time they used to be on and stuff like that. But you already healed from that though. You already found balance, but it's mostly giving temper. Like someone knew you had a temper on you. Someone knew that you would be on that you were on that you would be, when people cross you, or when people lied on you or gossiped about you, or when things happened, when conflicts and disputes were around you, you were the type that you would throw hands first and ask questions later. You had a really bad temper when you got to that point, and people have seen you in that light. But once you started to heal from it and found healthier coping mechanisms, right? This is the narrative that they wanted to keep up. And they figured by getting you out of your element, by getting you out of your higher self, okay, that they would create this false narrative about you in hopes that you would get out of character and attack or react like you used to. But your angels protected it from you, and you doing the healing work and finding more creative and artistic ways to channel your anger, to channel your frustrations, to channel your annoyances, okay? You found different coping mechanisms, and they could not bring that out of you. There has been many attempts to get you out of character, and you may have slipped up a few times. Okay, or it's like they were poking and hoping they poked you enough to get a actual physical reaction. You may have been verbal, okay, but at least that was a step above what you used to, because it's giving you were the type of person you wouldn't even talk about anything. And the moment that something was presented to you, so the moment that something triggered you, the moment that something like someone had you fucked up, you weren't the type to talk about it. You were just on go. You were an on go type of person. Okay? But you took a step above that and was just like, all right, I ain't gonna be on go. I might say some shit, but I'm not gonna be on go though. And then it got to a point where you were just like, you know what? I'm gonna assume the responsibility of whatever or what all this is, so that I can find peace, so that I can heal. I don't mind apologizing even when I know I'm not wrong. I don't mind forgiving people who aren't apologetic. And that's why these 5 individuals want to come forward to you, because you apologize for things that you didn't even do. You knew what was going on. You knew about the gossip. You knew about the slander. You knew about the conversations. Half of the conversations you heard. Okay? Half of those thoughts you heard. Okay? You saw how people were acting towards you. You saw how people were conversing with you. You saw the change in people's behaviors. You could hear the manipulation in people's words and see it in their actions. You could see all of it. And you been saw it. You been knew about it. You were tapped in because your angels was tapping you in, but also you are angelic. Okay, you may be intuitive. Okay, we have water here. Okay, you may be intuitive. You may be a healer. You can tell when people are messing with your energy. You knew the whole time, and you played the fool. And that in itself was a change for you when you were acting like you didn't know what was going on, right? But also, you even though you may have verbally, you never got physical. That is a huge step for you. And you've honored that within yourself, because even if you snapped off, or even if you said something, you would be like, okay, well, at least I ain't beat that bitch up. At least I put my hands on that nigga. At least I didn't react in the way that they expected me to. And then you went back, did the healing work, transmuted that energy, apologized, expressed yourself, expressed your emotions, you poured out your emotions, and then you went back to your progress, getting active, focusing on your goals, cutting out the distractions. So it's like, once you got it, and you ran with it. You ran with it. And now look, this Queen of Wands and this Queen of Cups, look, you defeated these jealous hoes. You ended it with these jealous hoes. You got these jealous hoes out of your energy. Because they hated you. They backstabbed you. And then had the nerve to act like they were your friends. Or your family. And now they see that you have this bright future. And now they feel some type of way. That even got them checking for you. This is someone who has Pisces, Aries placements, Cancer, and Gemini placements. Now, don't get me wrong. This could be a man or a woman, but this is the energy that they embody. So you have all these masculine energies, and then you have these two feminine energies. You got a lot of people checking for you. Why? Because they know what they did. And they couldn't hide the truth. The truth came out. And now they want to come in and be generous. And want to be your friend again. They want you to forgive them now. They want to ask for your forgiveness. Now they want to come in and apologize. Now they want to come in, oh, I miss you. I miss having you around. And they genuinely do, because they knew you were a real one the whole time. And the thing about it is, they were in such toxic cycles themselves. They had some things to heal themselves, to the point where they weren't even able to receive your realness, your love, and sabotaged it, competed with you. And it then became this unhealthy obsession of taking you down or taking you out. But now that you have this fate coming in, now that you have this King of Pentacles coming in, now you're about to settle down and start a family and things like that, and have this union. You're getting married, if not married already, to your soulmate, to someone who's going to take care of you and provide you with this Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be sitting up and sitting pretty. Okay? Why? Because you were comfortable and confident in your independence and maintaining your stability without selling your body, without selling your sex, without selling people out, without sabotaging people. Anyone you've ever come across, whatever feelings you had, however you showed up, it was always genuine. And these people know it. But they wanted, because of your love, because of your realness, it attract, like I said in the beginning, you are a powerhouse. So it not only attracted these people, you attract so many different people because of your energy, because of your love, because you are real. And these people, instead of, it's giving that these people wanted you all to themselves. These people wanted to possess you. It wasn't even so much, of competing with you, because the competition didn't come until you decided to detach and go your own way. But before that, they couldn't let you go. Oh, can't nobody have this. They felt entitled to your energy, and now you entitled to compensation for that bullshit that they was pulling on you and against you. They felt entitled to your energy. You were too good to give up. You were too good to give away. They didn't want to share you. Okay, because the Four of Pentacles came out. They didn't want to share you. I put it back in the deck. They didn't want to share you. They wanted to control you, possess you, dominate you, in hopes to keep you close, because you were a good one. You were a real one. You were the one that got away, though. And now these people are in deep regret. They sad now. They miss you. They want you to come back in their life, because they're now awakening to the truth. And the truth is that they were treating you in a way that was literally a projection of who they were. And again, they saw you as this perfect angel. Okay, where that card at? They saw you as this perfect angel. And this perfect angel everyone loved. Everyone wanted to be around you. Everybody wanted to be connected to you. You attracted a lot of people. All right. And once they realize, oh, we can't have that. We can't have these other people having access like we do. We can't have this person sharing their energy. Okay. But then you still broke free. You still shared your energy with the world. You still shared your gifts, skills, and talents with the world. You still shared your realness with the world. They didn't want that for you. So then they started competing with you. That didn't work. Then they started to lie. That didn't work. Then they started to plan for your demise. That didn't work. Then they started to attack you. That didn't work. Then they tried to set you up. That didn't work. So now they're having to eat up all of those things that they participated in and conjured up, while you walk away with your person, with your power, and with your fortune. That ain't your problem, though. All right. And this is for the feminine energy. Okay. You have a lot of decisions that you need to make. And that is, you may have to, one of these masculines will come in with a really good offer. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because we have decisions, contemplation between two people or two paths. But the fate has already faded. Okay, so you're definitely going to choose your kingdom spouse and this King of Pentacles. But there is someone else that's going to come in with a really good offer, a really good game. And it's definitely genuine. They all want to nurture you, protect you. These are sincere feelings, want to take care of you, right? I don't know who or which one it is. All right. I wanted to say the Emperor, but But yeah, this Emperor gonna come in with a really good game, a really good offer. Okay? To get you back. When I say really good, it's gonna be it's gonna be really good, okay? Really good offer. And it's genuine, it's sincere. It's sincere. But the thing about you is that you have decided that no matter how good it sounds, you are making progress forward. The windshield in front of you of all your opportunities, this road that you're traveling down, okay? This is the windshield. This is what you're seeing outside your front windshield. Okay? You see this long road ahead of you. You see these mountains and things like that. And then you see this. You see this beautiful beach, these beautiful lands. I told you and your person gonna be traveling. All right? You have all of this ahead of you. Why would you look back in the rear view of all the things that you could have done? All the things y'all could have done. All the things that y'all can revisit, can redo. Why would you do that to yourself? You're not. You're not. And this person, they still a little arrogant, so they go, but they ain't got as much power as me, though. Well, they powerful enough to get this feminine energy that you're trying to fight for, though. Peace.